And I just a relationship go. Got to a point where we just could not compromise anymore, you know? We just cannot find a middle ground on certain things. And like in every single day in cuss me. Today's, thank God me get rid of him. Today's the first day in don't cuss me. Every day in cuss me. We get long paragraphs every day for the whole day. Him cuss me how much me hurt him. I didn't came into the relationship to partner with him. And no. Because guess what? Nobody can use me. You understand? Anything I bring to the table, you have to can bring it also. A man must be a man. I will help in certain situations until I see it, but me have to look out of my two eye. And he's the same line him repeat all the time. You did not came here to partner with me. You didn't come here to partner with me. You don't love me. I poured so much into this. I poured so much into you until it became a music I no longer wanted to hear. Because trust me, you might love and love and love, but nobody, listen, the gaslighting, I have all the evidence. You didn't come here to partner with me. You're selfish, you only love yourself, your kids, your money, and TikTok. That me hearing on my ears every day. Because you can't beat certain things out of me, sir. I'm not a lap dog. I don't roll over for anybody. You treat me nice, I'ma treat you nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a point he treated me very well. So when I used to praise him and all the good things he did because he was doing it. Got to a point where, and it's not like he just started treating me bad. We just could not compromise on a lot of things. And that's how it goes. That's a relation. Cheating was never an issue. And me not gonna lie upon nobody pick me. Everybody out there with a bag of story, I'ma say this much. I'm not gonna lie for nobody, son. A boy pick them have. And regardless of the issues that we have, infidelity was never an issue in our relationship. Never, ever, ever, not even once. Okay? Not even once. We never had that issue. When it come on to cheating, that was never an issue. We never even had one argument or had a situation where there was a female where he put me in nothing like that. So don't listen to the stories everybody come up with what they want to come up with. But back then, he used to bun me till me bun up, but now he has a totally different attitude and mindset where that is concerned now. I must give him that. That he has matured a lot with. You understand? I not swear for nobody, but I'm telling you, I personally have not had an issue. There was never an issue where a woman came in the picture and I find out everything, I'm hear nothing, because most of the time we were together. When he's not at work, we're together. We take our vacations together. At no point in our relationship he went anywhere without me. Except for full time he got one party, I know which party in there. Whole entire relationship he went somewhere without me 4 times, and it was still within our group of friends. So I'm not gonna come here and tell no lie on him. So all the narrative that people try to spin, but I've already spoke my truth of what the situation is. I left it off the internet. People speculated things because of what he put out there, and he continued to put stuff out there. Him continue to be mistypey, because that's the type of person he is. Like I said, if you go on his social media and go way back, the man cannot help himself, right? And because of that, he shared information with people who had no respect for a relationship, and he started to single-handedly, put information out there to people that would, giving information to people that would put it out there. And when he does that, then he go ahead and he writes his little subliminal stuff to confirm. You understand? Those are the things he did and hide his hands. And that's that. And I was not going to be blackmailed with it, because every single time I feel like I'm getting better, 2 days will go by, everything is okay, boom, something else happens. It's like every time I see the internet and it come out from my name, boom, he goes and he throw his little subs and he rakes it up all over again. And when I tell him that he needs to stop what he's doing, he smirks and he said, I did not mention your name. Yes, I know exactly what I'm dealing with. Hey, baby.
I'm gonna go down because I was waiting for Shannon to come at the house because she wasn't here.
Okay, no problem. Could you plug this in for me, baby?
Just tell her if she wakes up, just tell her.
Yes, so that's the situation.
Just tell her I went down.
So that's that. I've already addressed everything that I needed to address. And like I always said, I was marching to the beat of his drum. He did a lot to me, and he's still doing a lot to me. And, yeah. He did a lot to me, and he put me in a position where I now had to come out and say something, because every single day is another story. Somebody come out with piece of this, piece of that. And these are things that are happening in our house that I have not discussed with anyone, or just one friend when I know I go to the internet with nothing. The only people I communicated with is my family and his family. Those are the only people I communicate with. Yet things that happen in the house, it was leaving the house and reach on the internet. Hence why I tried to come out and speak my truth. So guess what? Bust it all and done. Burn all the dirty clothes and get it over with. What are you guys going to talk about next week? Because at the end of the day, for me to heal, for me to fully heal, and be in the mind frame that I need to be to raise my child, I can't have every other week this man going to the internet with certain things and trying to belittle me in a certain way. I have to protect my mental health. So bust it up and done, because he left me no choice, because I don't like social media, but he seeks attention. Y'all can see that already. He seeks attention and validation a lot. He's not as wholesome as he pretends to be, trust me. He's very good with words, but honey, there was a lot I had to find out. And it is what it is. Everybody goes through it. You never really know somebody and I care how much you know them until you live with them. The first 3 years we were together, we never lived together. Him come to my house, my God, him house come to my house. I was able to live with this man and able to get to see a different side of him. And that's what all it is. It happens to the best of us. You want me to roll over and die? Because I chose to love somebody who poured into me, because he did at some point. Like I said, it wasn't always bad. He did a lot of good in the beginning, as he should. Hence why I loved him the way I did. It was good at some point. He was doing all the right things at some point. We have history. We were best friends for a long time. Yes, people would say, you know all these things about him, but you chose it because I saw him actively do the work and spend the time to heal and to grow. And what I thought I was having into my life, a man that is healed and all those good stuff that he came with in the beginning. And I just said, go, it happens. Like, what you want me to do? Like, y'all having lives, Apple must cry, Apple must roll out, may that come out for the internet. Like, bitch, you would die before you see that shit, honey. Trust and believe. You would die before you see that, because it happens to the best of us, right? Happens to the best of us. It's unfortunate that it had to be, in the public's eye, because he chose to handle it this way. This man, if you go on his page, and he's been doing this for weeks, and I said nothing. I would sit in the house, I would cry, I would have conversation with him, we'd argue back and forth. Why are you doing these things? He said, what did I do? I did not call your name. Yeah, that's the type of narcissist I'm dealing with. So it is what it is. Yes, I am the 6th baby mother. He has 6 baby mothers, 6 children, 6 baby mothers. None of his kids are like, they're spaced out. They're spaced out by maybe 2 years or, so none of his situation overlapped. So it is what it is. He does have 6 children. Yes, I knew he had 5 children and 5 baby mothers. But that doesn't mean someone is not supposed to have a life or love somebody, or you understand? My father had 8 picnic with 6 different women and still he was a good man. So that doesn't define anyone. But is he an awesome person? I wouldn't say he's an awesome person, but he has great ways. And, you know, like I said in the beginning, there was a lot of good until the nasty side of him started to come out. So I'm not gonna lie on anybody, guys, and come out and cry wolf now and oh my God, you know him do me this for a long time. No, it wasn't always bad. But it got to a point where it got bad and it got really nasty because of how nasty he became. And he said some very nasty things to me right after giving birth. Still, I'm wondering if I demand this, I'm really not fall in love with, because it's like a whole different person to me. May I tell you? Yeah, but you know, it happens. I had to do what I have to do because I felt I was left with no choice. Every day people are saying me things me can't heal. Me have a good day with my baby and I'm laughing and I'm happy and I'm talking to my mom. And before me go to bed, somebody sent me one video where this is somebody at the my name, and yet this a person I said this and me I hear things. How are people getting these information? The man just done one big watermount man and was doing the most. So whatever live everybody want come together and talk, and everybody within like a fabricated story and whatever, they're all lies, right? Please, whatever I'm telling you, I say go. And I write this, it is nothing added, nothing taken off. Did I go into details and tell you guys a lot of the bad things that happened? No, because I don't feel like it needs to go there right now. But I'm gonna make it clear there was no infidelity issue. We did not have that issue. The issues that we had was just the breakdown of compromise in the relationship. It was a breakdown, a big breakdown of compromise. He's very tough, I'm very tough. And I'm the type of person, listen, when I must stand on what I believe in, and nobody can push me around, nobody cannot use me, nobody can, I'm just that person. And I just was not submissive enough. I was not as what I was told. I have too much masculine energy. I'm sorry, and I will never change. I'm just not a walkover. Yes, baby?
I'm sure I wake up and ask her, maybe I'll just tell her I went downstairs to the backyard.
Okay, baby. Yeah, but I'm okay, guys. I'm in good spirits. You know, the fish fry is coming up. This weekend we have the pop-up kitchen in Brooklyn Avenue N. The flyers on my page. The orders are coming in. Guys, please get your orders in early, because right now, by Wednesday, I have to kind of see, you know, what additional meat I have to get based on the orders that are coming in. So make sure you go to the website. Co-parent, the goal is to co-parent in the future. That will not happen right now. Thank you for the gift, darling. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts. Oh, I've been seeing them, guys. I'm so sorry I'm not saying thanks because I'm just, you know, I'm kind of focused on what I say. But co-parenting, how I feel right now, I'm not trying to deal with things with anger. I hope one day we can get to an amicable place, but how I feel right now, it's not going to happen anytime soon. I think this is not out of spite, but it's because of things he has done. Where this man, like I said, and I didn't lie about him, he does not look at the baby at all. And he's in the house, he comes home every day. He's not going to co-parent. Guys, this is his son, okay? Keebley, you see here. He's not going to co-parent. You might as well prepare to be a single mother. Never helped our moms. Listen, there's his son right there, guys. That's him right there. It comes from the horse's mouth. Listen, like I said, a lot of things I wasn't willing to say because I'm not just going to go there, because a lot of things I learned and found out myself living with him, okay? So yes, I was in love. He was doing all the right things. His son right here, he knows me since he was a baby, a little boy, and I'm sure he can tell you I'm a great person. He used to be around me all the time and used to love being around me, right? And if he is willing to tell you the claim the ex-wife is trying to make that I was in her life, they were never together. He had broken up with her over 3 years before he met me. So she's just a crazy, she's such a crazy person. I'm not even going to entertain her. All right? I did not include the kids. You know, he's not a child, he's an adult. He was the one that made the comment just now. What are you saying? Is it on a delusional last year? Did I include him? He made the comments. What is wrong with you guys? Whatever you want to say, honey. But like I said, I'm open to co-parent in the future. If, you know, but I really, right now, I don't care to. I don't want to have anything to do with this person because of the length that he has gone to do certain things to me. And so right now, no. But for the foreseeing future, we'll see where it goes. But what I know, my daughter will not miss a meal. And he will have to take care of her. Because like he said, he was showing me when he filed the eviction notice that I cannot use the law against a police officer, a man who enforces the law. I have it recorded, the whole conversation. I have it recorded. So, with that said, he felt like he wrote the law, darling. But he's going to take care of his child, either by will or by force. And it's not even going to be by will because the option is not his. So, it is what it is. He evicted you, he filed it. As I want to see it, input the information out there. No one even knew about this, except for, I only spoke to one family member of his about it, and my mom. So this is what he did. He hides and put information out there for people to come at me. The man wicked. He's a wicked, and he's just single-handedly showing people who he really is. Like, so I don't understand why people mad at me, you know? It's public record. It's public record, but he let them know that it happened. Why they were able to look it up. Because no one knew. Why don't you leave? Why don't I leave? I leave whenever I'm ready to leave. Who said I'm not going to leave? But nobody's going to decide when I leave. Only a judge can decide that. But it is what it is. We are no longer together, and steps